Hey everybody, this is Micah just checking in with another video log. This one's actually specific towards contest prep coaches and if I think that if it's a necessary to hire somebody to kind of help you through your prep. Um, for me personally, this is just my opinion on my take on it, just because this is my first time with a contest prep coach. So, as you know, I've been competing for the last 4 years, done my own contest preps, nutrition, workouts, the whole shebang, and I've been planning it out. I have my degree in health science, exercise physiology, and nutrition. 8 years of experience in the health field, and you know, I've learned a lot throughout the course of my contest preps, even building phases, and what really works for me. And I've taken a lot out of other people that prep and other people that compete. How their approaches is, what they do, and to be honest with you, like I I wasn't even thinking about hiring a contest prep coach this time around. I started out 25 weeks out. I decided, hey, I really need to crack down and do 25 weeks, for this show in April. And so I decided to do that. Went through my macros, did my workout plan. Everything seems to be going, pretty efficiently. And it's nice, you got people on Facebook, you got your friends that compete, people that are supportive, your family, and luckily I had one of my friends on Facebook, Daryl. He definitely he reaches out to me. He comments on everything that I post, but he messaged me and he just was like, I don't know if you have a contest prep coach. I know how you're progressing and it's going really well for you. I did use this person, as you've seen my transformation, what got me to my stage, and how I did, and this person actually really helped me. And so he's like, if you're interested, definitely reach out to him. Use my name. He'll get back to you quickly. I know you're about 10 weeks out, so I know that time is of the essence. And so I was like, hey, yeah, I mean, nothing hurts. I want to learn. I'm so willing to learn new approaches and understand how to get contest preps right for me personally. And so I reached out to him. His name's Donovan Strong, and within seconds, he messaged me back and he said, "Give me a call." And I called him, and from then on, it's been a lot more ease of mind, just because you connect with somebody automatically. First impressions are a lot, but even what happens after that first impression means a lot more. So what I mean is, right off the bat, he just gave me his background. He was really straightforward on what his experience is, what he brings to the table, what his philosophy is, and kind of asked some initial background questions of me and where I'm at, what my best performance was, how long I've been competing, do I do this, do I do that, and just trying to get some ideas of where we can connect and where I'm at with my progression now. We only had 10 weeks, so, but he was totally willing to kind of work with me. He understands my circumstance of how I approached it before and how I want to build upon that, not take away, but just build upon what my foundation is. And so he took that, and within the day, he got back to me. We started collaborating, started talking, and developed a game plan for a couple of approaches. And he left it up to me, to decide. And then whatever I decided, we were gonna kind of go with that and see how the body responds. And that's, to me, true collaboration is just being able to understand who that person is, that client that you're working with, and being able to personalize the information and have them draw out what's going to work and see how the body responds, make adjustments, and just bouncing ideas off each other. What's worked, what he's seen works, what I've seen worked, and kind of build like a hybrid and be able to kind of continue on my progression. But I just want to take a few minutes and just say, like, you know, having a contest prep coach, finding the right one, is definitely important. Um, you know, especially if you're willing to learn, if you're you know, really wanting to figure out what your best approach is for you personally to bring in your personal best on that stage. You need to have somebody that's going to give you that second pair of eyes, to give you some identifiers on what you're going to be able to do to help your progression week to week. Because the struggle is real, you know. 10 weeks out, I was already struggling, to be honest with you. Like, it's been pretty tough. Um, you know, with trying to balance work, my work schedule, family life, and really trying to keep focus on things. But now that I have Donovan, he, you know, he's super responsive, and he just gives me instant feedback, um, and that takes a lot of stress off of my mind. I still, you know, it's as you get closer to a show, you start second guessing yourself. You start second guessing your approaches, and it gets really tough to keep going. And you don't want to go through extremes at this point in the game, because honestly, it's about small adjustments. So that your body just doesn't go into shock. At this point, it's already been stressed out since you started prepping. I don't care what anybody says. Contest preps are stressful. Stressful on the mind, stressful on the body, and overall, um, you know, you want to try and make it as less stressful as possible. And for me personally, having a contest prep coach now, um, there's still stress there, but honestly, there's a lot less thinking about it, stressing about it. You can collaborate. So, best words of advice is, if you want to bring in your best, you got to find somebody that's going to be able to recognize and give you, you know, objectable feedback, and give you some abilities to collaborate. Um, and just being able to see if you're going to do it online, you know, through web, you know, phone, text. If you're living in different states, you want to make sure that how responsive are they to your messages, and how responsive are they as far as giving you feedback, real-time feedback, because that's super important. At this stage of the game, you can't be waiting days for feedback. And luckily, I have somebody that just gives me automatic feedback. It's insane to just say, I send an email or send a text, and within seconds I get an email back or a text back, and you know, you have that answer. Because if you don't get an answer, you're like, oh, when, what am I supposed to change? Am I just supposed to stick with this? So you're thinking about it so much. But just being able to have somebody that's going to collaborate with you, give you some, you know, some actual critique, some feedback instantaneously, pretty much within, I say, 24 to 48 hours. 24 is, you know, amazing, because they obviously have, you know, other clients that they're working with. But honestly, that instant feedback gives you so much, you know, hope that they really care about you as a person. They want to make sure that you're successful. Um, but that's just my take. That's just in my opinion, having a contest prep makes life so much easier. But finding the right one takes some time. So you want to make sure that you're asking the right questions. How well are they at providing feedback? How quick are they to give you feedback? How well do they collaborate with you? Um, you know, and really, first impressions are great, but honestly, it's what they do after that first impression is what's really going to help with your progression, and how responsive they are, how positive they are about where you're at, and really how willing are they to work with you on your foundation, rather than just stripping everything away and just building upon you, building you up. Because like I said, contest preps aren't easy. So that's just my take on it. If you're gonna want to bring in your best, you got to find somebody that's gonna connect with you. There's a bunch of coaches that I would definitely recommend, obviously, because you know, I have a lot of friends that do contest prep coaching, um, and obviously my coach is awesome too. But you know, if you have any comments, questions, definitely leave them on the comment box below. I'll definitely reach out and kind of I'll collaborate all that information and make another video if you guys want to, but that's just my take. Other than that, thanks for watching and have a good one. Bye bye.